Alright, so a couple weeks ago, I want to say 2 weeks ago, I posted to Reddit asking for new topic ideas for upcoming Why You Suck at Destiny videos. And surprisingly, I wouldn't call it much of a topic, but I got a pretty highly voted comment saying I should do a live commentary while I play a match. People wanted to know why I'm doing, what I'm thinking in certain situations, and just stuff of that nature. Now, I am not a live streamer by any means, so I'm not positive how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to try to give the people what they want. And one of the criteria I asked, because I wanted to go a little bit more in depth with this, was should I play with a team? Should I solo queue? What game mode should I do? And I was told I should solo queue because, you know, a lot of people solo queue. They don't have fire teams to run with, and that's understandable. So you can see I'm loading in solo. And they suggested quick play. And I've been filming for the past, I don't know how long, but every quick play match I have gotten into, every single game, my teammates have left. One teammate, two teammates, doesn't matter. And when a teammate leaves, the game becomes ridiculously hard. And I understand this isn't about criticizing people for leaving and stuff like that, but it's just showing that I've got to play competitive because I think people are going to stick around in competitive for honestly no real reason. There's no difference in the game mode or in the game type other than the modes you play, but people seem to stick around in competitive longer, so we're going to give it a shot in here. You can see I am running a Night Stalker Hunter. That is always my main and always will be my main. I love Hunter since Destiny 1, but I'm running my Night Stalker Hunter. I'm running Way of the Trapper because that dodge to camo and that smoke bomb and Keen Scout are just all too good. I like triple jump. I think it's the best. Dodge to reload because, you know, it's great. And I've got the Void Wall Grenade, which a lot of people don't seem to like, but I like it because I can tag people pretty effectively around corners. You may have noticed and have already raged at the fact that I'm running a double meta, Mida and Last Hope. And that's not because I need the meta. I'm not trying to showcase how to use different weapons. In all my videos I post, I actually try to use different weapons so people see that you can do these things without meta weapons. But I'm using them in this video because I feel like it'll give me more opportunity and it'll open up a little bit more room for me to play a little bit more aggressively and different. And it'll allow you guys to sort of get more opportunities to see why I'm doing what I'm doing. Usually I run Knucklehead Radar, but I've been debating if I should run the Stompies or not because of the speed boost. I'm pretty sure it doesn't stack with Mida though, so I actually think I'm going to run my my Road Complex, and I'm going to go back to Knucklehead, and I know that's counterproductive because Mida has, you know, Third Eye built into it basically, but having Knucklehead on your secondaries and your power weapons is pretty invaluable actually, so I don't really feel like I'm at a disadvantage for using it. Plus it dips my mobility down to 4 and ups my resilience a bit, although I wish my recovery was a little bit higher. Granted, I could achieve that if I changed a bit of these perks around, but I've got what I've got, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm not trying to go balls to the wall for this video. So we are actually loading in. It's a little bit faster than I expected, but I will be back as soon as we get into the game, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright, so we are back, and we are playing Survival on Altar of Flame. And in a competitive game mode, hopefully players are going to be a little bit more situationally aware. They're going to learn, or they're not going to learn, they're going to know to stick with your team. And we'll see how it goes. So I'm not going to really describe much about the game. I'm just going to talk while I'm playing. We're going to see how it goes. So with a gun like Mida, I'm running the Scout Rifle for far distances, and I'm running Last Hope for close range. And usually I have all my bases covered. Now, I knew that guy was weak because my teammates had been pushing him. I didn't know there was a second guy there, but that's okay. If there's one thing you really gotta do, you gotta check the radar. The radar is probably the most important thing in the game. It's a little bit different from other games' radars because, you know, it doesn't actually pinpoint an enemy, which is pretty important, but it adds some unique play. Hang on, let's see. So we got 2 guys over there. I've got my camo if I need it. I should probably use this time to reload, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Now if I camo up, he's gonna get a little bit confused. His aim assist isn't gonna work like it should. Got him. We actually swapped, but he had an SMG. Granted, like I said, I had Last Hope, which is also unfair. But if he didn't kill me, the second guy was gonna kill me. But I went life for life, which is really all you can, which is what I think the minimum you should hope for is actually, because you really, really need swaps. Swaps are important. And if you're gonna die, at least be a little bit beneficial to your team. It's my kind of thought on that. So I'm gonna camo up and actually get this guy from the sky, because people have a really hard time when you're camoed and in the air. Plus camo takes away your aim assist, and it's just a real pain to fight. Now, that was a decent round. My one death was to the, you know, the gang beat, but that's okay. Got a 4-0 KD. Streak's a little bit lower because I died, but I'm not trying to go for first place. I'm just trying to win because I feel like that's what most people want. But if I could get first place in the meantime, that wouldn't be half bad. Now I'm gonna check my radar and some sight lines. There's gonna be a person there, yeah. So we got one. The smoke. Oh, my smoke isn't ready. I quick glanced at my smoke and I confused it for my grenade, and that's really awkward. But it's okay. We'll get back into it. Now let's see. I try to have my might out when I'm running because of the obvious speed boost. It gets me where I need to go faster. And I actually panic there. We're gonna confuse him with the radar. Get to the high ground. There's two people near me if you saw. Yeah, that was a bad situation to be in. I shouldn't have pushed out so aggressively. I should have let them come to me, especially since they're both apparently running SMGs. I think the Titan's got a Peacekeeper build with dual SMGs, but we'll find out as the game drags on a little bit further. This guy might pop out. Nah, he's got a rift. Saw the rift drop back there. It's not worth it to me to fight that. Now we've got a guy back here somewhere. I'm gonna camo up, confuse him a bit. Go to the sky.
You've got 30 seconds.
I said people get very turned around when you're in the sky, and you can see that he actually kind of bamboozled me there. That's okay. At least I'm keeping tied for first, if that means anything. I'm 1.25, which I'm not too happy with, but we'll see. So I'm always quick to hold the sight lines, so we'll see how that goes. Team shooting is pretty important. You can see that guy got absolutely melted, even though I didn't get the kill. We have a guy to our left who I'm worried about. Now, I was pretty low health when that happened, but you saw the camo and jump combination was very brutal. There's another guy there that's camo, actually. You can see he actually threw the smoke, which pinged my radar. Little unfair that the smoke, you know, gives off an effect. I don't like that. It's a trap. It should be a trap, but I understand since they added the radar pinging that it has to be a little balanced. We're actually going to do the same. We're going to throw that there. That'll last for like 15 seconds. Let's see if we can get this guy from the back. We're pretty close. Oh, got him smoked. Alright, there's someone behind us. We're going to get rid of that. Drop a little crouch shot, and we'll swap with him. He was using Heart of Time. That's interesting. I don't see that often. But, not too bad of a, I won't call it a streak. I only got 2 kills, but I'll take what I can get. That Hunter's camo really threw me for a loop. It's really, really good. If you're running a Hunter, I highly recommend that you do Night Stalker, because the neutral game is just so strong if you use it appropriately. Camo up around a corner, pop out to fight, use it to evade and run away. It's strong. I've got the Titan there. I'm too weak to keep engaging, but I've got my super, so I'm gonna camo up. I think I'm gonna use it. So hopefully,
5 lives left.
The other guy got out of it. If you wait until your opponents are actually tethered and connected by the tether before you kill them, you can activate that Bloodborne perk, which you don't actually see, but it's intrinsic. It's built into the tree, and what it means is your enemies all share damage while tethered.
3 lives left.
Oh, he got away. It's impressive. Oh, he didn't. He ran around the loop. Never mind. That was actually probably a smarter move because my teammate was there. Block that off because I saw a person there. Camo up again.
1 minute.
Turns out he was camo. I think I can get this guy. Oh, man. Yeah, he jumped the corner. What can I say? You know, it's such a good tactic, and I saw people hating on it. I put a video up. I put a Why You Suck at Destiny video up a while ago about movement and how you should be moving around the map, basically jumping and sliding and dodging when you can, and how to engage in fights from around corners. And one of my main points was that you should really start jumping in fights, and people gave me a lot of flack for this. They really didn't like this suggestion, and I thought that was a little ridiculous because I don't think they were using it to their full ability.
10 seconds.
Now this guy popped a Goldie, so I'm gonna stay in the air. If he pushes me, I can melt him, but I think he's out of Goldie. Now, that was a little bit risky on my end. He threw the trip mine. I had a feeling I could survive it. I mean, trip mines aren't one-hit kills, so I took the chance and slid the corner, jumped up. Luckily for me, the trip mine hurt him. So if it hadn't, the move was probably going to be a failed attempt on my end, but it worked out. Got the final kill. Now let's see. People usually will pop around the corner.
5 lives left.
So we have 2. I'm too weak to keep that fight going. Still too weak. He actually probably should have killed me. I'm not positive why I didn't die, but I'll take the luck. See, we've got a camo hunter. The team shot him. Smoke, or not smoke, grenade, and we'll get a swap. And I was actually pretty weak, so I'll take what I can. I didn't catch if the grenade actually hurt him or if their shots were just all good, but we actually had a last hope swap, which was kind of impressive because I was a lot weaker than he was. I don't even think he was really damaged, but I'll take what I can get. So my teammate's crouched here. He's waiting
Only
to
1 minute left.
pull off a fusion kill. And I'll let him do the work. I'll actually feed to him. I'll let the enemies try and get here, but see, he melted a guy. Oh,
Your team out of
he
line.
took that for me. That was
No lives
nice of
left
him.
on either side.
alright. So we're at a stalemate.
30 seconds.
Hopefully
Both
someone
teams
pushes
of
out into
reserve.
smoke.
End it.
We'll see what happens. We're at a tie in lives, sort of. They've got 2 supers though, not that they can afford.
Been knocked.
I swapped with a Nova. I guess that's as good as it could have gotten for going up against this. Oh, I mean, I could have, you know, stayed alive, but I got him to waste his super, and I swapped with him.
Tiebreaker active.
They have a Shadow Shot, which, I mean, they've got to use, really, because if we win the game. But, we'll see how it goes. We've got 2 teammates that should be pushing. I don't know where our second teammate is. Okay, he's on the target, so that's good. See if that oh, no. He didn't even use that Shadow Shot. It was 1-on-2. That was just poor playing on his end. Well, I'm not 100% positive how the live commentary is going to go. So I might actually piece together a few live commentaries based on games. But we'll see where that takes us. Overall, we ended 1.89, which isn't too bad. Defeats, 5 knockouts, a 4 streak to tie the highest streak in the game, which isn't too, you know, it's not showing that I'm better than the rest or I'm set apart because, you know, my stats are pretty much all the same. But top of the leaderboard, our team won, and we'll see where this goes from here. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to thank you all for watching. I know it wasn't the normal style of Why You Suck at Destiny. I'm going to try to get back to that soon, but I really wanted to take the time to just show the community that I appreciate all of the feedback and comments I've been getting. So with that said, feel free to leave a comment. I try to respond when I can. Like it and subscribe if you want, but you never have to. And with that being said, I will see you guys next week. Thank you.